Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I am bringing you September's book box battles between Illumicrate and Fairy Loot, the two subscriptions that I actually have. And I know what the books are for both boxes, although Fairy Loot I think has 2 books this month. I don't know what the second one is, but I do know what the main book is, and I know what the main book of Illumicrate is, so let's just get straight on into it. So my Illumicrate came a little bit better this month, but let's hope that everything inside is nice and safe. And out, as usual, goes the spoiler card. This month's theme is To the Bitter End, which, you know, like I said, I know what the book is, so through this paper. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but let's get straight on in. Ooh, it's a pouch. Oh, it's got a dragon on it. Is that meant to be like Daenerys or something? That's pretty cool. It's pretty big. It's got like a big... It's got a big butt at the bottom, and it's double-sided, so this is the artwork. That's really cool. As a dragon, it kind of gives me Daenerys vibes from Game of Thrones, but I cannot remember what the themes are. Oh my god, I can see the book and it's beautiful. But yes, I cannot remember what the actual fandoms, that's it, what the fandoms are for this book, but there's the first one. I can see the book, but we're ignoring it. Next up is this pouch. Is this like cutlery or something? No, it's a sword. Whose sword it is, I don't know, but I think these are brilliant. I have also seen someone who is very clever, and they have said that they use like a letter opener display thing for them, but this has got to be the Percy Jackson item because it has got, I'm pretty sure, isn't that Poseidon's like mark? That's his trident. But look at this, isn't this stunning? It's blue. It has the same stuff on both sides, which is also fantastic. Look at the level of detail on this. It's stunning. This is fantastic. I really like that. Okay, so nothing is in like little pouches, so it all looks like this. So the first thing we've got are these, and these are by Blissfully Bookish. So these are the things for your trainers that are inspired by Lani Taylor. Now, will I use these? I don't know. I think they're really cute though. Maybe I'll find a way to actually display them on my bookcase. Maybe if I did like a garland or something, they would look really cool on there. Like I said, I just don't think I'd ever put these on my trainers. I've never done that. The next thing I see are these, and they are little magnets, and it says always victorious. Again, cannot remember the fandoms for this month's box, but these look pretty cool. They'll go on my bookish trolley again, like my Gideon ones, which I really like. I think they're really cool. So yeah, they're cool as well. And then we have this pin, which will be inspired by Our Violent Ends, I believe, by Chloe Gong, because this is obviously the White Flower Gang and the Scarlet Gang. So that is what that is, and this is by November and May. I think that's the brand. It is an exclusive, and obviously it's a pin set. So once again, we have 2 pins this month. Not a fan of when they do that, but we're almost at the book. And now we're going to do the book, because I think that is all the items, apart from the monthly pin, which obviously gives away the book, but I already know what the book is. I was wondering how they were going to fit it in the box, because the book doesn't fit in, oh my god, the edges. The book doesn't fit in the yellow bags that Illumicrate do. So they have fully bubble wrapped it. Oh my goodness, this is stunning. Okay, and it is Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. This is stunning. Look, the back is white, the spine is gold. We did have a bit of a panic because looking on his stories, he showed a spine that wasn't the same as like Forbidden Planet, Illumicrate, anything, and it looked yellow, but it is gold, it's not yellow. The edges are black, top and bottom, and have this on the side. Look at it. Look at it. So it's like a haunted house with bats. Very This is very Halloween-esque. I love it. It does have, oh my goodness, character art and a little letter. That's pretty cool. It is signed as well. I like this because this is this like pentagram-y kind of thing. It was also featured underneath the dust jacket of one of the American editions, I think, and I was always quite jealous, but I like how they've incorporated that. And oh my goodness, it's white underneath, so I will not be reading this copy seeing as it is white. But we have House Voss on the, oh my god, it's double. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So it has House Voss on the front, and then on the back it says all shall kneel. All shall kneel. Oh, I can't wait to finish this book. This is stunning. Oh my goodness. This is definitely a Halloween-esque edition. Just these edges are fantastic. Wow. Wow, okay, they did a really, really good job with this. Oh, I think it's so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And obviously we have like the maps and everything as well that are the same in the Waterstones exclusive edition that I have, but I think that's the same in like every edition. Not being funny, Illumicrate are already stepping up their book designs. I love them now. That then leaves us with the final item of every box, which is the monthly pin, and it says May the Dark Know Your Name and Despair, obviously by Stacey McAvoy Caunt. It is a dagger with like a snake, I think, going around it. Very, very cool. So let's have a look at the spoiler card and see who made everything. So we have the Riptide sword replica, which was designed by Stacey McAvoy Caunt as well. So this is a replica of Percy Jackson's sword Riptide. I haven't got to any part of the series where he actually has a sword, so that's pretty cool to know. Manon and Abraxos pouch, so it wasn't Daenerys and Game of Thrones inspired. Okay, but still pretty cool. Artwork by Winter of Her Discontent. Oh no, Winter of Her Discontent. That makes more sense. Featuring two of our favourite Ride or Die characters. This pouch is inspired by Throne of Glass. Wild and Improbable Shoe Charms by Blissfully Bookish, which are inspired by Strange the Dreamer. Yet to read that. Actually, yet to read any Lenny Taylor books yet. I do have the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy on my shelves. I just haven't got to it yet. We also have Always Victorious Magnets. The artwork is by Joanne Castro, and this is, okay, it's portraits depicting Leia, Elias and Helene from An Ember in the Ashes, again a series I have yet to read, and the White Flower and Scarlet Chain pin set designed by November and May, which is inspired by These Violent Delights. I said These Violent Ends, which is a sequel that is coming out this year, and is designed to represent the two rival gangs in the book. Obviously, the book is Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff, which is a vampire book, and the monthly collector's pin is designed also by Stacey McAvoy Caunt. So, pretty good box. I think my favourite item will definitely be the sword. I do like their sword replicas. I think they're really cool. I don't like that we sometimes seem to be getting a lot of double pins, but I also get it because some months we get so many big items. So for example, last month we got our teacup and a book pot, which was very, very cool. So obviously I get they have to balance it. Sometimes it just doesn't fill me with the greatest joy, but I think that's more the fact that I don't have anywhere to currently display my pins. Maybe that'll change when I can eventually have like a pin board. That'd be really cool. So next month's theme is Revenge is Sweeter. There is the art just there. So this just says, our featured book this month is a YA science fiction with a China inspired setting. In a world where boys pilot giant mechanical robots to fend off alien attacks, assisted by girls who often die during the battles, one girl refuses to play her part. Paired with the pilot responsible for her sister's death, she gets her revenge and kills him through their psychic link instead of dying herself. Paired with a stronger pilot, she is determined to survive, to understand how the piloting system works and to play it to her advantage, because her revenge doesn't end with the death of her sister's killer. Our Illumicrate edition has exclusive stenciled edges, art on the reverse of the dust jacket by JHOCAAA. I think that's someone who actually already did, by Joanne Castro, who is the person who did the magnets, and a digital signature. It will be accompanied by a pin designed by Stacey McAvoy Corn, of course, and the items this month are inspired by Kingdom of the Wicked, Witches Steeped in Gold, The Song of Achilles, Black Sun, and Caraval, and this box also contains the next Rosie Thorns mug. And the sneak peek says this month will be featuring a book organizer designed by Rose Tier and inspired by The Song of Achilles, which is pretty cool because we got one a couple of months ago that was Nevernight inspired, and I really like it. I think it's really cool and really clever, so I look forward to seeing what they do with that. So there you go, that was Illumicrate's September box. Pretty cool if you ask me. I do know I have not read the description of Empire of the Vampire, but it's such a hyped book. Do I need to? I'm sorry if you didn't like that, but so that is Illumicrate. Like I said, my favourite item is definitely the sword. Let's get on into Fairy Loot. So this one looks like this month's theme is Uprising. Again, I think I know what the book is. Look at the character art, it is stunning. I won't look too closely at that spoiler card because I don't want to spoil myself. But if we take out all of this, we are left with something a little bit like this. So let's get on into the box. So the first thing I see is this, and it says the Prison Healer card holder. Do you know what? The one thing that Fairy Loot definitely do so much better is the packaging of their stuff. All of their envelopes usually are designed as well, which I think is really cool. Okay, we got one of these a little while ago actually. I think these are really useful if I can get it out. So this just has the purple background and the flowers, which is quite similar to the actual cover of the book itself. And then on the other side we have that as well, but like a couple of slots. We have 3 slots in here for cards, cash, whatever you would carry. I think that's really cool and a really nice first thing to start with. Next up we have a very big pouch, which is apparently an Ember in the Ashes enamel pin. So let's have a look. Okay, it says Emifal may die, Ferdant. Oh wait, no. It says Emifal Ferdant, may death claim me first. Designed by Jez Hawk exclusively for Fairy Loot, so it's just like that. I do like how both of these boxes seem to have Ember in the Ashes inspired stuff this month. Coincidence? Don't know. I do always wonder how book boxes actually pick the fandoms of which they're going to use that month. I think that's a really interesting question, but it's just me babbling on. Oh, I see the second book, but we have this fabric item first, which I think is it's a tapestry, and it is a Daughter of Smoke and Bone tapestry according to the tag. Oh wow, this looks beautiful. I don't know if I'll be able to show all of it. So it's just like this. I'm guessing there are main characters. It's like stained glass. It's caught in the middle. It's like stained glass inspired with all of this lovely detail. I have no idea where I will put this. It feels really nice for a small person blanket, gotta be said, but I am not this small. I don't know where this would go. For me, gotta be said. I think it is very cool though. It's very pretty, very nice quality. The artwork is stunning, but the artwork is always stunning. But yeah, I think that's a really cool and different idea. I just don't know where I'd put it. The next thing is our second book. So this is obviously going to be a paperback, and that is Beasts of Prey by Ayanna Gray. I think that's right. The Hunt Begins. Interesting. It has got a signature, whether it's digital or real I'm never too sure, but the back just says La Cosa was once a city of magic, and now magic is nothing more than a myth. Coffee is a beast keeper at La Cosa's infamous night zoo, caring for fearsome creatures to pay off her family's debts, until she mistakenly unleashes a wild and mysterious power that sends the night zoo up in flames. Econ is destined to become an elite warrior like his father and brother before him, until the fire at the night zoo throws his destiny into disaster and he is cast out forever. Thrown together, Coffee and Econ have only one choice. They must enter the terrifying greater jungle and capture the Shitani, the legendary monster that has plagued La Cosa for a century. Magic has returned to La Cosa and the hunt has begun. A brand new fantasy adventure for fans of An Ember in the Ashes, Shadow and Bone, and the Gilded Ones. So all of those I'm pretty sure I own. I've only read Shadow and Bone, so that sounds pretty cool. It doesn't massively give off heavy romance vibes to me, which is quite nice. Not sure if it's gonna be split POV, but it sounds really cool. Really like the idea of capturing a legendary animal. That sounds pretty cool and pretty up my street, and this cover is just stunning as well. So a great addition to the box. So the final item before we have the tarot cards, which are monthly every month, are these socks, and they are designed by Katarina Book Designs, and they're inspired by 6 Crimson Cranes. As you can see, they've got all the cranes. Pretty sure we got a pair of socks exactly like this in another book box, and I said I can't wear them until they send us a matching similar sort of style. So now I need to try and find those socks so I can wear these, because I now have a matching pair, so that's good. And then finally, before the book, we have our tarot cards, and this time we have 4 and 3 of Pentacles. Again, never quite sure who these are inspired by, but as always, they are stunning. I don't know what I'm going to do with these when they stop sending them. I know I've missed a massive chunk of them as well, so that's fun, but there they are. So finally, onto the book. Now this feels a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it doesn't surprise me that it's going to be like a smaller format, I guess. I see purple edges and a ribbon bookmark. That's always good. Yes. So this month's book from FairyLoot is Defy the Night by Brigid Kemmerer. So this is her brand new book. She's the author of the Cursed trilogy. Is that what it's called? Or no, the Cursebreaker trilogy is what it's actually called. So Defy the Night. We have purple sprayed edges throughout. We have very pretty coloured end papers. We have a signature. And do we have artwork in that behind it? Okay, so we do have artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, but first I'll just show you this little foiling that we have on the cover, which just reminds me that is literally the logo pretty much of Scouts here in the UK. That's an interesting choice. I don't really know what it means, to be fair, thinking about it. And this is, wow, this is the artwork on the back of the dust jacket. Very, very pretty. So let's find out what it says. So it says, a spark of rebellion is all it takes to defy the night. The kingdom of Kandala is on the brink of disaster. Rifts between sectors have only worsened since a sickness began ravaging the land, and the only known cure, an elixir made from the moonflower petal, is severely limited. Within the royal palace, the king holds a tenuous peace with a ruthless hand. Out in the wild, apothecary apprentice Tessa Cade is tired of seeing her neighbours' suffering ignored by the unyielding royals. Every night, she and her best friend Wes risk their lives to steal moonflower petals and distribute the elixir to those who need it most, but it's still not enough. As rumours spread that the cure no longer works, the sparks of rebellion begin to flare. A particularly cruel act from the king's justice makes Tessa desperate enough to try the impossible, sneaking into the palace. But what she finds on the inside makes her wonder if it's possible to fix Candela without destroying it first. From New York Times best-selling author Brigid Kemmerer comes a brand new blockbuster fantasy series about a kingdom divided by corruption, the prince desperately holding it together, and the girl ready to bring it all crashing down. So it sounds pretty good. I have got no Fairy Scoop or bookmark this month, which is strange. I'll drop them an email about that. So I won't be able to tell you what next month's theme is at all, because I don't know, I don't have the paperwork. But the spoiler card says that you have a new card holder designed by Jez Hawk, as inspired by the exclusive cover of The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. The preparation for peak sock season, we're delighted to include this beautiful pair inspired by 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim, designed by Katarina Book Designs. The new tapestry is inspired by Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Lani Taylor, starring Karoo and Kiva, locked in a starry embrace, and the artwork is done by Soul Tease. We also have an enamel pin inspired by the favourite season, An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir, and that was designed by Jez Hawk as well. The special edition of Beasts of Prey by Ayana Gray comes with an exclusive cover and a digital signature. See, told you, it can't really tell usually. In this stunning Pan-African inspired fantasy, fate binds 2 teenagers together as they strike a dangerous alliance to hunt down the ancient creature menacing their home. And then we have 3 and 4 of Pentacles, which was designed by Morgana Enneagram and features Jax and the Fallen Star from the Caravel series by Stephanie Garber, so that's pretty cool as well. So my favourite item from the FairyLoot box is going to be the socks. I love a good pair of socks, always very useful. Who won the book box battle? Is going to have to be Illumicrate for that stunning edition of Empire of the Vampire. The edges, the foiling underneath the cover, the actual cover itself, the differentiations that they've made. Beautiful, absolutely love it. So there you go, that is everything for September's book box battles. What did you think? If you did enjoy it, please give it a like, really supports me and my channel. Let me know in the comments down below which box you think has won. Did you get the box? What did you like the most? If you just want to leave an emoji, leave a vampire emoji for Empire of the Vampire. Gonna be kind of obsessed with it, I think. And if you want to see more of me, I do videos like this every single month. Please consider subscribing to me down below and ringing that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. I currently upload on a Wednesday and on a Sunday, so be sure to stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you soon for the next video. Bye.